And this is a fastball. It's Don. Good morning, everybody. This won't take long, I hope. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yesterday was a rather strange one. I'm recording this on the Thursday after the Wednesday before, and on the Wednesday before, there's something happened in Ottawa, Canada. Basically, by now you probably know that a guy apparently shot an armed guard on what they call Parliament Hill in Ottawa, right outside of a war memorial there. Then he runs into the Capitol building. And there were several shots fired, and the shooter died. And of course, there was a massive coverage of this event in Canada and here in the United States. And I was watching all this for the good part of the day. And I noticed something really striking, the difference between them and us. They're not hysterical. In Canada, there wasn't any massive push to arm every single man, woman, and child. There wasn't any discussion about, how guns were destroying the fabric of the Canadian culture. There weren't any conspiracy theories bandied about. It was like, and there were people who said, tried to push out the meme that our innocence was destroyed today or something like that. And they just said, it's terrible, but we have to go about our daily lives and drink Molson and eat Bob Evans, and they do say a boot a lot. But the difference between Canada and us is that they are not hysterical. It's a sad thing. They move on. The day just goes on. We here, it would be, we would still have continuing live frantic coverage on all of our television stations. There would be people who would be thinking about canceling tonight's NFL football game. There would be, I don't know, Alex Jones would be totally apoplectic. Actually, I think he was apoplectic yesterday. I mean, he was so apoplectic that he even got 2 hours on Coast to Coast AM last night to be even more apoplectic. We would get hysterical. Canada is just something bad. We move on. And maybe we should be more like Canada. It really bugs me, when something like this happens. And these things are going to start happening all over the country. They'll start happening here, more here in the United States, more in Canada, more in Mexico. You'll start seeing these things. And they'll start thinking, maybe it's organized, or maybe just a lone nut with a gun. And you really can't defend yourself against a lone nut with a gun. There's really no intelligence to try to stop a lone nut with a gun. And you just do what you need to do. The good thing is they were able to stop him before he was able to cause any more damage. And that was it. And the people in Canada go back to their lives, and they're not thinking about building concrete bunkers and grabbing several years' worth of food and storing them, in an igloo or something like that. They just go on with their lives. It's just a sad thing. One more thing. Maybe we're a little less safe. But then, we move on. Like I said, maybe we should be more like Canada. I don't know. It's just a thought this morning. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. 2 websites for you to write down. One is our regular website, which is www.tinyurl.com/radiodon. And if you want to contribute to the program and help us out, and boy, do we need it, it's www.tinyurl.com/PayPal2Don. That's PayPal, the number 2, DON. And that'll shoot that stuff to me real quick. Okay, let's see if this thing uploads because they've throttled me. Yeah, they throttled me about Wednesday. No, not Wednesday. About Monday. Let me just tell you about this Opera Max app that I downloaded before I get out of here. It's the greatest thing. If you have a limited plan, or if you just want to figure out what eats up what, you just download it. It's Opera Max. And basically what it does, it creates a VPN-like thing that squeezes in your data, and it supposedly saves the data. Now, it doesn't really save a lot. I mean, when you take a look at the whole entire whatever of your monthly plan, let's say if you have a 2.5 gig plan, and by now it would only save you about a half a gig. But it extends that to you, and also you'll be seeing what you're using. So maybe you can make better decisions about how you use your data on your phone. What is being used? And if you're not really using it and it's not really doing you any good, but you don't want to get rid of it because you might need it later, you can stop data from coming into it. So, that saves you more there. It's a great app, and if you've got AT&T or Verizon or something that just limits your data and you need to keep track, you need this. It's called Opera Max. I'm not making any money off of this. It's a great app. Download it today. It's on the App Store for your iPhone and Google Play for your Android. I think it's also available for Windows. I don't know. Check it out. And that's basically it. Have yourself a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.